Hi, I'm Ahmed Al-Akbar. Thank you for joining me. I'm often asked what are the best techniques, or what are the techniques that the best salespeople use to increase their closing rates. And one that is not necessarily new but is thoroughly underutilized is the technique of submitting a draft proposal. So what I mean by a draft proposal is a proposal that says and encapsulates everything that you have agreed with the prospect except for the price. So that the price is moved aside. Now, the reason why you want to do this is this. You want to meet with a prospect and you always want to understand what issues they have and what kind of outcomes they want. In other words, you want to understand what kind of value are you going to provide to the prospect to solve their issues and give them the outcomes that they're looking for. What value does that mean in terms of improving their sales or improving their lives or improving their business in whichever shape or form you're talking about. Now, the second thing I would do is to send a draft. Once you have that thorough understanding of what the issues and outcomes and value you're going to provide, I would send a draft that encapsulates all of that, but again, does not include any kind of mention of the fees. And I think this should be understood with the prospect when you first meet them. I often say, listen, I'm going to send you a draft proposal. It's not going to include fees. What I would like you to do is to read it and give me your comments, your feedback. Do you agree with the approach? And you'll find that a lot of prospects that are serious do this, and they will give you that feedback. The third thing to do is then, when they give you the feedback, is to amend your proposal and include your fees and submit it. And what I would do as a follow-up to this is to agree to the prospect to meet them and to get their feedback on the fees. Now, this is a great technique to use when you are trying to build a relationship with the prospect and you want to make sure that your proposal is sound. And the last thing you want to do is think of what you're going to be doing for the prospect when you get out of his or her office and you go back to yours. You want to make sure that you understand exactly how you're going to help them with them so that there's total understanding, and then you can work on the fees when you are finalizing it. So I hope that helps. That's how you create a draft proposal as a step in order to increase your closing rate. Thank you. I'm Ahmed Al-Akbar.